There are a few running clubs in town to get people ready for things like marathons. Okay, like thinking about that just gave me a shin splint. Let's dial it back a little bit. Okay, something as simple as going for a walk can also boost your health and state of mind. That is the mission behind Fit Houston. Founder Larissa Jacobs is here with Michael Brown and B. Rosales to share how this has made such a difference in their life, just taking a simple walk. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Larissa, your background is in chronic disease prevention. And as we know, we are at epidemic levels in this country for things like obesity, for heart disease, for cancers, all that type of stuff. And I think a lot of us kind of give up because we think, what all do we have to do to be healthy? It's too much. It's not too much when you start with the simplest of things.
That's right. It is all about eating healthier and doing our best, but a simple walk could be an intervention for so many of these chronic diseases that you mentioned.
You felt like there was a gap in the ground level. Explain that.
Yes, I've worked in chronic disease prevention at wonderful organizations, the largest health organizations in the country, globally too, the YMCA, American Heart Association. They do incredible work. But sometimes you think about at the ground level, what could we do that could be completely free? Easy access for people, and it would be to deliver interventions in the community where people live. And a simple walking with friends, walking with a group, and building fellowship.
Yeah, because other things happen with that, which we'll hear about in just a second.
That's right.
But the other thing is, we know that oftentimes when people get older and retire, they sit and they wait, and then they become sedentary. And when you become sedentary, what does that do?
Well, they say sitting is the new smoking. Did I just say that?
Right. Well, you're right.
But really, we need to be active every single day. In fact, if you're doing a lot of work, even though I have this nonprofit, even I can spend hours sometimes sitting. So it's really important to get up and start moving. If you do it with friends, it's even better.
You come from parents who went through some tough things in life and value life every moment that they can get up and get out.
Yeah. So both my parents survived World War II. My mom came from the Philippines. My dad was a survivor of the Holocaust, came from Germany, and so there was a lot of trauma there in the household. And for me, I was always thinking, even as a child, what could we do to just be better? What can we do to live better? There must be something. And so for me, it was really getting outside, being with friends. I rode my bike all the time. Unfortunately, children don't get outside as much.
There's so much talk today about what keeps children indoors. Social media, we know when TV was invented, more people sat in front of the TV. I grew up 100%. In my early years in Taiwan and Japan, and we were outside in the rice paddies. We were trying to ride the oxen, and we were getting in trouble. We were trying to do all kinds of crazy stuff, right? But it was that getting your hands dirty and looking at nature and spending that time. And you are nodding your head because you know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
A believer.
Right? Yeah. So for you, what made you decide to get involved with this?
Really just putting one foot in front of the other. It's what helped change my life, and I felt like it could be great for my community.
Yeah.
And I met Larissa by chance through like a HUD redevelopment program, and they said, "Oh, you're going to be placed with this Larissa," and I've got my Google
Larissa,
on.
yeah.
I said, "What is this Fit Houston?" So whenever I finally met her, she said, "Hi, I'm Larissa." I said, "I know who you are."
He was like, "I will be your walking ambassador."
I said, "That's what we're going to do."
I haven't asked you
ambassador,
yet.
Okay. So and B for you.
Yes. Well,
first of all, let me just say, I think I'm going to join these people because they're so fun.
That's right. We are.
Well, I do spin class with Mike, and Mike is the one that said, "You're doing this walk club."
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you right now. Spin class, I will not see you there, okay? But walking, I can manage to see you there. But that's what's so cool about it, is it connects people, doesn't it?
Yes.
You meet new people. That's another thing that we say sometimes when you're just kind of at home, is isolation is also another thing that causes so many issues for people, and depression. If you just get out and put one foot in front of the other, like you said, first of all, that does so much for the body. All right, take us from when you said we should get out and walk to the point where you actually created Fit Houston, and explain to people what this is. This is an organized initiative.
Yes, I was part of an innovation, a pitch competition, and I was put in the room with complete strangers, and we all had some health knowledge, expertise, and we wound up kind of forming this group, Fit Houston. We won the pitch, but then it was like, now what do we do? Yeah. And so it was, I started to raise funds and said, we're going to form this nonprofit, Scary. And so I quit my vice president job, which was, I know I've got some really strange looks on that, but I was like,
people were like, girl, you going to walk away from the benefit package?
I said, you know what, I've got something here, and if there's a litmus test, and you just cast your vision and see if people will join in on that vision with you. And we've been very fortunate. This is our 4th year, starting our 4th year, and people love to walk. We've got hundreds and hundreds of walkers across Harris County, Fort Bend, and we're growing all the time, starting new groups all the time.
Yeah, and you're encouraging people to the signature campaign Walk 30.
Yes, we actually now also have it in Vietnamese, so I'm excited about that. But we have in English, Spanish, other languages. Walk 30 is just walk or move 30 minutes a day, and I say that because one of our incredibly active participants is actually in a wheelchair. He happens to have really good space that's walkable. It's a good trail, and it's I think we've changed it from asphalt to concrete.
Yeah.
But he gets out there, and I can
Well, it's the
catch
other
up with
benefits of
him.
being outdoors and being with people. As we mentioned, you can get a whole new friend group. Being active, of course, is great for boosting the immune system, does all kinds of things. And some people have lost weight doing this. Who would that be?
I lost a few pounds, a few lbs.
A few lbs.
Yes.
Yeah, by just getting up and moving.
Yeah, 80 pounds down.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
A few pounds, 80 pounds down.
A small child.
Wow.
Yeah, Michael's journey actually started even before he came to Fit Houston, but we look at you as kind of a role model because you're really living a healthy lifestyle every single day. And so several of our participants have lost 50 pounds, 25 pounds. They'll just self-report. It's super exciting.
Let's just go now.
I know.
Let's
Let's
go
go now.
Start walking right now.
Walking with you.
B, what would you say to somebody who, because so many times the hardest part is just starting. What do you say to somebody who's just trying to figure it out?
Come on, let's walk. Let's walk.
That's our next campaign then.
Come on,
do it like me.
Come on, let's do it. Let's walk.
It's only for 30 minutes.
Let me wrap up quickly with Fundraising Matters. This is a nonprofit. You want to keep getting the word out. And again, it's a health club, but a social club all at the same time that anybody can join.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of coordination. We're actually partnering with a very large health system being announced soon. So it's quite a lot of work. So we have, some staff. Our staff are here today. And so if the fundraising really helps, you can visit us at fithouston.org and just click on the donate button.
All right.
Really appreciate it.
Fit Houston wants you to get moving, to join a weekly walk or find a pop-up event, because they have those across the city as well. Follow on social for updates at Fit Houston 1, Fit Houston 1, or visit their website, fithouston.org.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.